Om Tat Sat. Welcome to the second part of the Guru series, and in this part, I would like to talk about my path, which is the non-human Guru approach, or if I put it more accurately, non-living Guru approach. So this path was introduced to me by my guide, Sharada Devi Om. You can look her up. She runs a monthly magazine that you can look up, and also she writes blogs which are really great, and you should surely look it up. And she writes in detail extensively about the non-guru approach. From one of her blogs, I am going to read out a passage which sort of sums up uh, my approach and my path if somebody is curious. So she says, any guru from the past who has already proven themselves is okay, but do not follow any live guru who is currently walking this planet, because you can never trust anybody. You don't know if they are genuine or fake until they prove themselves. And also something very interesting and useful is that you save yourself from any guru ninda that might occur. So how things play out, she once mentioned in one of her builder posts that gurus tend to connect with you via dreams than direct guidance, and they generally provide resources and guidance rather than direct instructions. They would initiate people like Ma Sharda did, which is my guru if somebody is interested. Uh, she would initiate but keep distance. Uh, so, this is an approach that I feel is great. It makes you self sufficient, and also you come out way stronger than as you went in. And also, a myth that people might have, that if you get initiated from a live guru, they are going to handhold you through the whole journey. Guru's grace is very important. It is something we are going to talk about in the further upcoming series as well. But it does not really happen. You are on your own, and you have to walk the path for yourself. People often, as Adi Shankara used to say, I am only the finger pointing to the moon. Let's say the moon here is the infinite self, the eternal consciousness. A guru, alive or somebody who has walked the planet, is only a finger pointing to the moon. There is no benefit in getting attached to them. There is a high level of gratitude that is there, but they are not the final goal. The final goal is to reach your own personal enlightenment and growth and reach that infinite self. So, another question on similar lines could be, is a living guru really necessary? So, something I was wrong at initially during my journey was that I felt that I have to take initiation from everybody. If I am interested in a path, if I want to learn from them, I have to get initiated. But something I arrived upon, this is an understanding I have arrived upon, that people are very chill. Realized beings are surprisingly very chill, and they can be your friends and mentors and guides on the path rather than becoming your guru. There have been so many times that I have approached people, realized beings, acharyas, and gurus, and they have just been very happy to help. So rather than going for the initiation, maybe ask them for help. Maybe you'll arrive at something better. And you really don't not need a life guru to have or to cultivate a sincere practice. But from my experience, I would like to tell you that that initial nudge is very crucial. This could be from somebody who you met on the street. This could be somebody whom you met on a satsang. This could be very well somebody whom you met just randomly out of nowhere. This could be anybody. This could be a book. This could be a video that you saw on social media. So I have some tips for people who feel that okay, I understand that a living guru is not really necessary. I would say that read a lot, various kinds of literature, um, sharpen the edge, sharpen your intellect, your apprehension should be on point to understand the scriptures, widen your horizon of understanding. So, what I would do is, I would, if I wanted to read, let's say, Bhagavad Gita, I would take a Gita Press publication which has only the Sanskrit shloka and the Hindi or English translation without any commentary. So, just by merely reading the meaning, if I don't know the Sanskrit language, I would just arrive at an understanding, I would jot down, and then I would pick up a very famous commentary, maybe Eknath Ishwaran, maybe Swami Chinmayanand, maybe somebody from the Ramakrishna Mission, or whosoever you like. I would take their commentary and I would see how in line I am with the philosophical understanding and understanding of the core concepts in any kind of scripture. You really don't have to start from the very core scriptures as they might be tolling on you if you don't have a habit of reading. It might take you to complete a scripture of maybe 50 pages, 8 to 9 months. This generally happens with reading scriptures a lot. So you can take commentaries or introductory books. People such as Eknath Ishwaran, Acharya Prashant is a good one, Om Swami, and many more. Anybody you like, not only the ones that I have mentioned, but anybody you feel connected with, anybody's philosophy that you resonate with. And above all, try to observe. Ramakrishna Paramans had this very creative way, which is from obviously the Vedas, but he used to practice it a lot, which is neti neti, which literally means not this, not this. While understanding a core concept, he would tell people to eradicate the weakest possibilities and then arrive at the right understanding of the scripture. And if you want to walk on the path without a live guru, you have to really be sincere in practice. And just as I said, don't be in this la la land that even if you have a live guru, they're going to handhold you. In every situation, whichever path you take, you have to walk your own path. You have to face your own struggles. Every guru, live or the ones who have left the planet, are a finger pointing to the moon. They are not the moon itself. As earlier, in a quote from Ramakrishna Paramhans, I'll again read it out to you. The guru is only the helmsman showing the way. He is not the goal is God. Helmsman is somebody who steers the boat. So, if you want to travel, guru, dead or alive, is a very crucial resource, but they are not the goal. Keep that in mind. In Sanatan Dharma, we often encounter this phrase that Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma. There is no difference between the Guru and God. And essentially, I just refuted this idea earlier in the video. So let's see what the nuance there is. So Guru Sakshat Param Brahma translates to the Guru is verily the supreme absolute Par Brahman itself. This phrase emphasizes that Guru is not just a teacher, but a direct embodiment of the supreme truth. If we take that the Guru is the embodiment or the direct embodiment of the truth itself, which they are, I agree. But then, if we look at it, Guru is not an object of mere worship. Okay, I'll just do arti and puja of my guru's vigraha or the photo of my guru for twice a day and I'll arrive at the supreme truth. Hardly there are any chances of that happening. But let's see. This statement is for us to understand, not just to take it as it comes. This, first of all, is written in terms of reverence. Once you are at the peak of the experience, you arrive at this understanding, okay, what crucial role did my guru have to play in this? Then we have to keep in mind Guru is just the finger pointing to the moon and not the goal itself. When we talk about Guru being Sakshat Parbrahm, it is for us that how much of that truth we absorb, how much do we adhere to their commandments, how much do we really walk on the path that they show. That is when you arrive at the situation or the plane or the level where you say, okay, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasme Shri Guruve Namah. So next, I would like to talk about some facts here. Generally, these kind of videos are not factual, but as we are talking about a certain day as well, so I would people might have this question: okay, why is Guru Purnima celebrated on the full moon of Ashad month? So let me be very factual here with you. The full moon of Ashad is considered astrologically potent, symbolizing illumination of the mind. Just as the full moon reflects the sun's light completely, a disciple's mind can reflect the light of wisdom through the Guru. Exactly like this. Because the Guru, in its embodiment of the truth, is the source of light. But I have to be capable, I have to become capable to reflect it and become my own light. As Buddha says, Apo Deepo Bhava. Become your own guiding light. The second reason is that it aligns with the start of the monsoon retreat, which in Dharma is known as Chaturmas. People were generally engaged in agricultural activities earlier when these things were being decided. So, monsoon season would be that season where the harvest is done, you have already planted your seeds, and there's no work for you to be done on the field. And there is only very little that you can grow and eat. Due to the rains, a lot of creatures come out of their shelter to get their fair share of light and water, which makes a lot of green vegetation or agricultural produce harmful for consumption. Hence, it was sort of designed in a manner, okay, you have to now move on to stored food and now stay inside, and now you can focus on your sadhana when you are free from your everyday chores and you have a little bit of relaxation. That is the time when you focus on your development and focus on your path of sadhana in the scheme of Sanatan Dharma. Another quite interesting fact that I have with you, I'm reading through some of my notes because I have to be factually correct here as well. The question is Guru Purnima only celebrated in Hinduism or Sanatan Dharma or in other Indian spiritual traditions as well, like Buddhism and Jainism? So, in Buddhism, Guru Purnima is celebrated as the day when Gautam Buddha gave his first sermon after enlightenment at Sarnath, and it is known as the Dharma Chakra Pravartan Day, the day the wheel of Dharma was set in motion. So, hence, it is very sacred to Buddhists as well, celebrating both the Buddha as Guru and the beginning of the Sangha, Sangha being the dharmic spiritual community. In Jainism, Guru Purnima is observed as the day to venerate spiritual teachers, commonly known as acharyas in Jainism. It honors Lord Mahavira's chief disciple, Indrabhuti Gautama, who is considered the first Gandhara, which is chief disciple of Mahavir. Jains use this occasion to remember and offer gratitude to their acharyas, upadhyayas, and gurus who transmit and guide them on the path of liberation. So, this Guru Purnima, this event of Guru Purnima, is a cultural and sort of geographical phenomena. It is not reserved to any one tradition in Sanatan Dharma. The next question is, how does one connect with the Guru? First of all, as I said, that surrender is something that cannot be forced. It has to truly come from heart. So, first of all, you have to check in with your conduct, how your conduct has been, how it is right now. If whenever you think about your Guru, what are the thoughts like? You have to go through precise analysis of your thinking. what goes on in your mind. If it's good, it's all right. If it's problematic, you have to work on them. Second, the major thing that people miss is trust. Your relationship with your guru should be free from hidden agendas, free from greed, as I said, and also the greed from your side. Some people feel that, okay, I'll suck everything up that my guru has to offer, or the sampradaya or the tradition has to offer, and as soon as I am able to transmit the wisdom again, after that I'll become the new guru. I have encountered many people who take Guru Diksha or initiation just for the fact that they themselves want to be gurus and initiate people. Just for that. I have seen people taking initiations for that. And in my personal experience, the only thing that makes you available to the Guru's grace and connects you with Guru is following the Guru's word, following their instruction and walking the path. That's it. I cannot explain it any further. It is as simple as that. Again, something I would like to remind everyone is surrendering to a guru is not forced. It should come naturally when you feel ready. So there's this shlok that is used quite often, and it goes very in line with what I said about walking the path and just relying on the guru's word and practicing what they have taught you. The shloka is mantra moolam guru vakyam. So you have to adhere to the Guru's Vakya as it is a mantra. So let's go through the whole shlok. Gyan Moolam Guru Murti, Puja Moolam Guru Padam, Mantra Moolam Guru Vakyam, Moksha Moolam Guru Kripa. The source of true knowledge is the form, the presence of the Guru. The essence of worship is the feet, the teachings and guidance of the Guru. The source of sacred mantras is the word, the utterance of the Guru. The root of liberation, moksha, is the Guru's grace. Then comes in mind the huge question, okay, Guru's grace is truly very important. How should I be available to Guru's grace? As Kabira very beautifully says, गुरु गोबिंद दऊ खड़े काके लागू पाए बलिहारी गुरु आपके गोविंद दियो बताए, which means when both Guru and God stand before me, whose feet should I touch first? I bow to the Guru first, for it is he who showed me the path to God. Exactly the culmination of everything about the Guru disciple relationship that I have mentioned in the series. See, being available to Guru's grace has some crucial points. First of all, walking the path. Second, cultivating a serious spiritual practice. Second, being open and ready to transform yourself. This involves putting your ego aside and putting your burdens aside, actually allowing the Guru to work. If you yourself are a wall in front of your development, then there is no help. There is no Guru in the world that can help you. And also, there's this quite interesting story that one of my mentors used to tell me when I used to ask him about Guru's grace. He said, imagine this. If there is this noisy fan, you have recently shifted into a new house, there's this noisy fan, whatever you do does not go away. You have to sleep in that same room every day. Suppose on the first day it will disturb you, it will not let you sleep. After 10 days it would be slightly better. Let's say after 40-50 days you would not even notice because you have become habitual to it. It has sinked into your consciousness. Okay, this is something that I have to make peace with you. Guru's grace is always there. Just the fact that it is always there, we have become very comfortable with it. We think that it's a normal thing. That is why people sometimes ask their gurus and fellow disciples and saints and preachers as well, I want to connect with the Guru, I don't feel his grace. Let's first examine our lives. Let's go through ourselves. Let's go through our practice. Are we really lacking the Guru's grace, or we ourselves a wall in front of it? Let's see, let's look into that and then come to any conclusions about Guru's grace. The only thing that can get through or take you through that wall is love and surrender. Be it a living Guru, be it a Guru that has already walked the planet. Only love and surrender and sincerity, commitment is everything that you need to progress on the path.
Om Tat Sat. I wish to share something about Ma Sharda today with you, and I'm absolutely proud to say that I am the daughter of Ma Sharda. You must be wondering, well, Ma Sharda is a saint from the 19th century. Then how come I am claiming to be the daughter of Ma Sharda? Well, I have put in efforts to connect with the divine energy of Sri Ma Sharada Devi. For those who don't know, let me tell you, Ma Sharada is the spiritual consort of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahansa, the Guru who guided and mentored Swami Vivekananda. In this society, we speak a lot about Swami Vivekananda, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahansa, but in midst of all this, we forget to talk about Ma Sharada, who was the Shakti behind them. Ma Sharada had plethora of devotees, ranging from top-class elite people, for example Swami Nikhilananda, who was conversing with Albert Einstein, to absolutely downtrodden laborers who took her grace. Srima Sharada did not make any distinction between her devotees. There is a very beautiful incident that I remember. One day, a man came to seek Srima Sharada's Diksha. It was a time when Indian society was steeped in brutal caste system. The people around that man, they started questioning about his caste. The man felt uncomfortable, and Srima Sharada noticed it. And do you know what she did? She grabbed his hand and took her away from those people, and quietly, silently, and beautifully offered him Diksha or initiation. Diksha is a process by which an enlightened Guru gives mantra to the disciples. This particular man got a mantra from the same Guru who gave mantra to everybody who sought her grace, who came lovingly to her for a refuge. She was so beautiful. She didn't worry about caste, and she used to say, a disciple doesn't have a caste. Though society at that time was thinking on basis of caste system, Srima Sharada had already broken its chains, and she lovingly accepted everyone. Lovingly she guided everyone towards the Mother Divine. Ma Sharada was not a distant guru. She was a guru who was present among her disciples. There is mentioned a story, an incident written by Sharada Devi in the book The Gospel of the Holy Mother, where Sharada Devi enters a particular room and she is very sweaty. Ma Sharada quickly asks her to sit down and she begins to fan her with her sari. Just imagine a very, very normal person walking in front of a guru, in front of an enlightened being, and this being is so compassionate. She makes her sit, begins to fan her, saying that she doesn't want her to fall sick. That was the level of empathy and compassion of Sri Ma Sharada. Ma Sharada used to say that she is the mother of the wicked and mother of the wise. There is an incident that when she heard the cries of a baby calf, she rushed outside to comfort the calf. Ma Sharada is the Guru who has lived her life full of sacrifices, and she was always present for her devotees, for her disciples. She wished nothing but welfare for everyone who sought her grace. And she is the one whom I take as the Guru. And no, don't make a mistake in thinking that she is a past Guru whose grace is no more alive. No, her grace is very much alive among us. Even today, so many people across the world experience her beautiful divine grace. It is Srima Sharada whom I take my Guru as, and you can too. Om Tat Sat.